Hello, beautiful spirit. Yes, and welcome to another episode of Come Through, where I decide to share a personal story, a personal experience, any way to help you achieve your greatest and highest good. Come through. Yes, okay? And so usually I do this through energy readings, clarity readings, tarot readings. And so congratulations, we all made it to another Mercury Retrograde. And we are currently experiencing the new moon energy of Scorpio. Yeah. So continue to shout out all my scorpionic brothers and sisters out there. And so we are in another cycle as we hurry up and close out the cycle as we get ready to usher in Sag energy, okay? But right now we're still here and we are, like I said, we're still surviving and thriving in this Mercury retrograde. All right. Stay positive, beautiful people. All right. So as always, I like to start with the tarot reading, but let me make a quick announcement. I just finished wrapping up a My Favorite Things video. So I'm so proud of myself for actually stepping outside my usual comfort zone to do something different. I know I had mentioned prior to that I wanted to do my favorite things, but it kind of blew up into something else, and I'm grateful for it. So it inspired me to, I gave a top 10 of all my favorites, but what it did was it also inspired me to also create some other videos, like my top 10 makeup choices, my top 10 hair care products, my top 10 body care products. So I'm always getting like beautiful, and I appreciate the love, beautiful compliments on, oh girl, why your hair popping? What you doing with your curls? What you doing with this glow? So guess what? The videos will break down what I use. And so I look forward to sharing that with you as well. So without further ado, this message is for you on how best to harness this wonderful new moon energy in Scorpio. Y'all, it's come through. Aha! And I'm so glad to start with this one. 21, Universe. Also known as the World card. The World card. So I like this card. Reason being is because the World card is a completion card. It comes when all things are coming to an end, when there's some closure, there's a completion. We have learned so much. We have expanded, we've grown, we've had experiences that taught us this, that, and a third. And from that, we circle and complete this particular journey, this particular season. And so I find it very fitting that this happens right in November as we prepare for December and close out our year. But this is awesome. So 21 becomes a 3, but this is also a sign of celebration, completion, but also travel. So I am very much aware as we creep around for Thanksgiving. If you are planning on traveling, safe travels, my dear. Please be aware to give yourself some extra time in traveling because these airports, I just came back from Atlanta, and Lord have mercy, I made it. My flight got delayed 3-4 times, but my blessing is I was able to hang out in the lounge. So I was hanging out, I was enjoying some food, I had access to cocktails, so I'm not in a space it's not really about complaining. I don't like doing that anyway, but the fact of the matter, I know other people' mindset probably wasn't ready for that. And as I went to the holding area, I can tell that people were frustrated. So please allow yourself enough time, some snacks, help yourself along the way to help you with your mindset. Because let me tell you something, they had my luggage. And I didn't get my luggage till the next night. So they came and dropped it off the next night. So I had to make do what it do. They told me I wasn't going to make my connected flight. It was like a lot going on. But these are the things that do occur with Mercury retrograde. And so what have I learned? Going back to what I was just talking about, the learning, the experience. Please, this is not our first time. This is not our first rodeo. Please allow for patience. Please allow for grace. Please to allow for a surrendering of sorts and taking everything that we've experienced in the past to apply that to now and how best to work with it, to deal with it, to maintain our stability. I'm just grateful that my luggage came, but I will say this. The lesson learned too, don't put food, because I had food in my luggage. Oh, to goodness. Make sure it's on my carry-on. And the only reason why I didn't put it on my carry-on is because I know sometimes when I have food on my carry-on, it gets pulled when I'm going through the TSA line. So I thought this was great. It was going to be cool. But anyway, lesson learned. I know to put food in my carry-on somehow, some way. All right. But anyway, so lessons learned, completion, things are coming out in the end. But also the beautiful thing about World Card, as you close out, guess what? You have more space for something new. And we are in new moon energy. Remember, new moons bring about new beginnings, new starts, fresh ideas, fresh everything. So again, even in this space of peace and calm in Mercury retrograde, because it is a time to remember, season of reset, reassess, reorganize, rearrange. Okay, just get into your season as we pause, reflect, and get it together. All right, so move at a slower, it may be moving at a slower pace for you. But hear me when I say you are not alone. You are not alone. I am here with you. Yes, I'm here too. I'm just glad I got my luggage. All right. And after the deck, at the back of the deck, we have base chakra. So with this quiet time of completion, of learning our lessons and expanding, it's also a great time to what? Ground ourselves. So the base chakra is the first chakra, and it's our foundation. It's our sense of stability. It's our sense of security. It's our sense of wellness because we're comfortable and we feel safe about it. Okay. It's all needs are being met, our space of survival. Okay. And so this is a great time to please, in the quiet, find space to ground, find space to reintroduce yourself to yourself. The changes that may have occurred in the beginning of the year may have changed some things internally and externally for you. So, excuse me, this is a perfect time for you to reintroduce yourself to you. Season of so do a reintroduction, reassess. Okay, what things are you leaving behind in 2025 as you prepare to get ready for 2026? Make a list, check it twice. Have you been naughty or have you been nice? And if you have been naughty, are you looking forward to being nice in the new year? And if you have been nice, are you looking to be naughty? These are all questions to ask yourself, just to see where you're at. It's a great time. And so one thing about Scorpio, it's an intense energy. It's an intense connection to the planet of Pluto, the furthest planet. It's even considered a planetoid because it got demoted. It's called a dwarf planet now. But either way it goes, it still comes with an intense energy. It's the planet of transformation. Scorpio is the zodiac sign of transformation, change. It's associated with the phoenix of the burning the old to make space for this rebirth of the new. And so with this quiet time of reassessing and resting, because you did complete, it's a completion of your cycle and all lessons had to be learned, whether it was the hard way or a good way or easy way. Now is the time for peace, tranquility, and figuring out what is the next move for change. So if memory serves me correct, the previous message was about planning, taking time out to plan accordingly, to strategize. And so it seems to be another connection to that same message. Okay. So moving on. I decided to pick out one of these called the Star Code Astro Oracle. And so the first one was 41, third house communication. But it gets it gets more interesting. The next one up was number three, Gemini. And so this is cute because Gemini rules the third house. Third house is associated with Gemini. And then underneath the deck, we have Pisces. Pisces. Number 12. 12 becomes a 3. So we have 3, 3. We have 3s on the ground. 21. Today is the 21st also. FYI. If somebody's celebrating a birthday, happy birthday. Yes. We have a lot of planets, a couple of planets in Scorpio. We have a lot of water energy right now. So even in this like days that we may be in, as we again transitioning soon to be in Sagittarius in the next 48 hours, depending on what time zone you're in. Some people have already crossed over, depending on your location of the world. And of the world, yes. So either way it goes, ride this out until we can get into that fiery Sag energy. Okay, so here, breaking this down. Like I said, 41. This was very interesting. Third house, communication. What did I just got through talking about? Mercury retrograde. Because we're in Mercury retrograde, please, please, please take the time again, as we have learned in the past, to be more detailed in our messaging, be more detailed in our emails, be more detailed in our text messages. Any form of communication, whether it's face-to-face or you do through the use of computers and technology, be as detailed as possible. Why? So that you can make it more a smaller risk factor of misunderstandings, and being patient and compassionate if someone still is not understanding what you are saying or what you are communicating. All right. So communication, like I said, for the next, I think we are officially out of Mercury retrograde on the 29th, but even then we still have shadow side. We still have shadow side. Well, here we go. Patience and compassion for myself. But so I would say all of that to say, give yourself at least to December, the first week of December, to really get things back in normal, okay, for some normalcy when it comes to communication, travel, computers, because things that are happening at the airport. I still can't figure out why my luggage was still stuck in Vegas if I had to stay on a plane to leave Atlanta to go to LA. But that's all right. I'm just glad the government shutdown is over with. And maybe I was thinking maybe because more people are now back to work and they're getting paid. Yes, hallelujah, hallelujah. That maybe that things would be a little bit more efficient. But again, I have to allow for planetary energy, people's energy, emotional stability is at an all-time kind of transformation come through. There you go. All right. So we have communication and we have Gemini cross-pollination. So for these cards, I really want to read the messages for that. Okay. So 41 equals a 5. And let's see what they have to say as we break this down. Okay, so this one was third house. Third house. Where are my glasses? Do I have my glasses? Probably it's in my glasses somewhere. Oh my. Well, we'll do the best I can. Come through. Yes. All right, so third house. Check the lines of communication in your thinking process. First, repair any actual technical glitches, loose wires, computer, or phone problems. Then take this metaphor a step further and look at how your messages are sent and received. Make sure you understand what was intended in a letter or email you received. Ask other people what they heard you say in an exchange. And when in doubt, ask for more information and repair any miscommunication. Come through, Mercury retrograde. And keep this in mind too. Yeah. So third house, again, ruled by Mercury. That's what I'm saying. Geminis, and Virgos, we either catching it or we're benefiting. Either way it goes, but we here for it though. Peace be still. We here. Then take this metaphor in-house and look within. Notice the quality of your thinking. I like that. Okay, repair glitches, stretch your mental muscles, improve the quality of your communications. You may need to learn new ways to express yourself so others hear your true intention. Think about how you learned to communicate growing up through your relationships with siblings or sibling-like friends, your early school experiences. Investigate how those early relationships form mental habits that affect your present moment. You may need to get out of your head and get a fresh perspective. Observe and test your assumptions. Check for confirmation biases and tendencies to believe anything that supports your opinions and reject new information that challenges your worldview. Here we go with that world again. Read a spiritual text or ponder a metaphysical concept and let it stretch your mind. Check in with siblings. Yes, siblings are associated with the third house. Yes. Check in with siblings and sibling-like friends. Look for any shadow of rivalry and see if you can switch it to mutual encouragement where all win. It's up to you to reframe this dynamic. Now, the challenge. Chatter is not the same as communication. Sibling or sibling-like rivalry can challenge you to grow in small doses, but don't let it distract you from your self-direction. Stay on target. Yes. And the gift is we are all siblings in the eye of spirit. Let that sink in. Ooh, that was deep. Okay, come through. Yes, I like that. And so now I'm going to, because these cards, they require a little bit more detailed explanation. This one is called cross-pollinate. So again, we're still in the message of communication. We're still in the message of dispersing of information. Just be careful and be wise in how you disperse it. And are you dispersing it with clarity? Okay, so this one is number 3. Like I said, we have 3s on the ground. 21 became a 3. Then we have a 3. And again, the last card underneath the deck is a 3. It was a 12, so it turns into a 3. And again, backwards 21 and 12. Interesting that, so the new moon happened on the 20th, but as usual, I was doing a reading for myself. The reading said to be still, peace be still. And I had the cards and I was ready to prepare for my video and no cards were popping out whatsoever. So say less, spirit. Spiritual team says, I said what I said. Sit your ass down. So I sat my ass down. And now today is the day for the reading. So it's all good. Maybe that's going to be my new habit. I'll deliver the videos after the day after the new moon and enjoy the new moon or the full moon for myself. That may be my new thing. Hey, number 3, Gemini, cross-pollinate. With its symbol of a pair of twins, Gemini asks us to weave a web of communication and build network with humor in all forms of communication. All right. So words, here's your action. Words are at the heart of the issue you are facing, and not just any words, but real dialogue. If you feel tension in the situation, see what is blocking the lines of communication and open that aperture. Listen to the grapevine and cross-pollinate. Gather and share information. Bits of truth may float in on gossip. Explore social media, sound bites, and any other way to get the word out. Talk to people as if they are your siblings, your true equals. If something is bothering you, find a place to unpack it. Get it on the table and take a good look. Then talk it over in depth with a friend or therapist, or write it in your journal. Trust the process of self-expression to help get to the root of the problem. However, assume anything you say will be repeated. Gemini scatters seeds. It is not concerned with privacy or individuality, and it's not necessarily loyal. Ooh-wee. I just had a girlfriend of mine pop into my head because she's going through this same situation. Oh my. So, yes, girlfriend, sending you prayers. You'll be all right. All right, the challenge. The situation may be more complex than you think, so be willing to dig in. Gemini energy can be shallow or oversimplified, as it encourages breadth rather than depth. So you have to add the depth consciously. The gift, though. Gemini's gift is an open mind and a sense of universal siblinghood. We are all in this together. The soul knows how to find itself back in equilibrium if we just tell all parts communicate. If we just let all parts communicate. Help the unexpressed feelings, persons, and elements within the community to be heard. I like that. So sometimes if that is your gift and you're better at communicating, sometimes you may be placed in a situation where you might have to help be a mouthpiece or a support system to get somebody else's voice to be heard or their opinion to be heard. Because the one thing I also know about Mercury retrograde, I've noticed and I've witnessed with other people, what you hear may be totally different from what the next person has heard from the same person who's delivering the message to the two of you. But if you can be open to repeat back and find out with clarity, okay, so what are you saying is this? And if it's not, maybe that person who actually heard it may be able to deliver it a lot better with some other simplistic language or different wording that's better for your understanding. Okay. But even for you, like I said, sometimes we need a voice. Sometimes we need an advocate. If we're not strong in our wordplay, sometimes we may need some outside help to help us to navigate with communications, with conversations, with emails, with texts. All right. So who knows? That may be your gift to be able to help and cross-pollinate. And please be careful to get caught up in gossip. Or again, be aware that sometimes be nice what you write, because what did it just say? Privacy is not on the floor. So avoid writing anything that you may not want it to get back to your mama, your family, or the police. Come through. All right. Just being truthful on that one. All right. And underneath the deck, again, we have 12. Pisces, sensitized. And so right now in this moment, we may feel a little bit sensitized to a lot of things. Like I said, it's very much aware that I'm aware that the things that are on TV, things are on the news, things that are just in the social media, it's becoming such an issue right now with what is being hurtful, what is being said that's hurtful, what is being displayed and mean-spirited, and the action that's it's going on. Are we getting sensitized to this stuff? Okay, because it's coming to us at such a rapid speed that it can also numb us. For some, it may numb us more than others. Some people still have a more empathic sense. Just like now, there's a viral video going on about a woman, a mother, and her kid being bullied or being jumped on and assaulted when the mother was well, in her way of trying to talk to the kids who were bullying her son, they decided to jump on her. And so it's so sad because you're getting different responses from the parents of the kids who jumped on this woman and her child to the community. The community is like, oh, hell no, some need some repercussions for that. And hear me when I say, I totally agree. For every action, there is a reaction and there are consequences to all actions. And so what is the more responsible way of handling these kinds of things? But definitely one of the things will be communication. Now, from my understanding, the main person, mother's online talking about how she's taking care of hers and some other stuff. And it's about community and she got community. I don't know. I'm not in those people. I'm not in their household. I don't know the whole dynamics. All I can do is send out some love and prayers and some healing. But one thing is for sure, there do need to be some sense of repercussions for that. So, but the point I'm getting at is this sensitized energy that some may be having. Please be aware of how much you're taking in on social media. And in this moment of Mercury retrograde, it may be a time to reassess whether you need to step back a bit. I'm not saying you don't have to get on it at all. Just be aware of how much you're taking in, and is it numbing you? Because this time of Mercury retrograde is actually time for inner work. This is the most poignant, prolific time for inner work. Inner play. If you don't like the word work, inner play, inner discovery. But please use it wisely. I'm going to go ahead and read this. That was my interpretation and my download. Now let me see what the author meaning was. All right. So this one, Pisces. Pisces asks us to swim in the ambient pool of emotion and be moved to compassionate action. With Pisces, think of a vast watery landscape with streams meandering over fields, through ponds and swamps, where the different elements and diverse species flow together in one subtle, boundaryless, and fertile landscape. Appreciate all the diverse voices in this situation and take them as tributaries to your river. This complex ecology has so much more to say and is so much more robust than any simple monoculture. The situation you are facing is also subtle and complex, but that is its strength. This moment calls for finer perceptions, a more sensitive microphone. Hey, just what we just got through talking about. Be as aware of other people's feelings as you are of your own, but know whose feelings are whose. Track carefully what you soak up from others and what is true to your own wellspring. Learn to honor a twin perception that we are both individual selves with our own work to do, and that our cells are embedded in the body of creation. Healthy boundaries help us to do our individual work. Spiritual practice can help us shift our perception from the cell mind to our role in the body of the one. Now, this is the challenge. Pisces permeability can leave you lost in a swamp, wondering whether your sadness is your own or if it has been sponged up from your surroundings. This is what I was talking about with the social media. So yes, please be very conscientious about what you're taking in, because sometimes what happens is we take on other people's emotions. You could be feeling great, but then you run across that video, just like my girlfriend shared with me. She watched that video and she just started crying. And I understand why. She's very much an empath and heart driven. And so stuff like that, you're feeling good one moment, but you're watching this stuff and it's tearing you apart. And now, can you complete the rest of your day without being traumatized from that or your heart hurting? Come through. So please be aware of what you're taking in and take a time limit or more, like I said, more careful about what you're taking in. Let's see, empathize with others, but don't try to carry everyone else's pain for them and double the burden. So the gift is tune into a healthy ecosystem with Pisces sensitive perception. We are all cells in the body of the one. Healthy individuals contribute to the health of the whole. Okay, come through. That was real spiritual, and I like that. Now, I also have this You Got It. So some inspirational cards. And so the two cards that I have for today is Actually I Can. Actually I Can. So even in this space of reassessing, reorganizing, restructuring, know that, yes, you can. You can do all things are possible right now, my dear, especially in new moon energy. And because, again, Scorpio does bring an intense energy to it, and we're preparing right now to merge into Sagittarius, positive, optimistic energy. This is the perfect time to really gear up in this new moon. And please start with the mindset, as we were just talking about, even with this Mercury retrograde. Stay focused on the positive as much as possible. Positive actions, positive thinking. So actually, I can. Yes, you can, my dear. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. And underneath the deck, we have every day I learn, I improve. Every day I learn, I improve. Which is, again, I like that because it complements the world card of this expansion of learning, coming to a graduation and going to that next level of things. So please, even in your quiet time in this Mercury retrograde, if you're having a harder time dispersing communication or information, then switch it and switch your perception so that you're spending more time learning and drinking it in this quiet time. So that when we come out of this fog, you're ready. You are ready with newfound knowledge, newfound wisdom to share with the world. And they're excited because, oh, here you go. You sound like you a pro at this. Yes. And they're willing to hear you. Come through. Now, I also have Talking to Heaven. I decided just to pull these. These are going to be wild cards. And the reason being is because Scorpio is also known as, is associated with all things taboo. So it's associated with death. It's associated with taxes. It's associated with money. Again, intense topics of conversation that we normally don't talk around the water cooler at work. Okay, they're considered sensitive subjects, and again, we're sensitized to a lot of things, and then some things we're not. So I decided, if and as we close out, since we are in this completion of the world card, please take some time right now. If there's a loved one who recently passed, or even if they didn't make their transition this as recent, if there's somebody that's been on your mind as we go into the holiday season, I want you to take some time right now to think of them, hold them into your heart space, hold them close to your heart space. Take some nice deep breaths with me, inhaling through your nose, exhaling through open mouth. Inhaling through your nose, exhaling through open mouth. One more time, inhale and exhale. And keep them in your thoughts. And let's get some messages from them. However it needs to come through. Yes, come through. What are the messages? What do they need to know, heal, hear, and be aware of? Come through, speak to them. Speak to them. What are the messages? What are the messages? Come through. Yes, come through. All right. Hold them to your heart. Hold into that question you've been wanting to ask them if they were here. Who knows? Let's get a message. What is the message they need to know? Oop, 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 oop. You need to know, heal. Come through. Need to know, heal, hear, and be aware of. Oop. All right. Oh, there we go. That's wild. Oh, that's beautiful. First one up, the earth is our school. The earth is our school. Here we go with some more confirmation on something of learning. I love the book and I love this earth, the world. Oh my goodness, I like that. And underneath the deck, I love this. Ooh, oh, I'm going to do this one too. I am standing right next to you. I am standing right next to you. And underneath that one was, I watch over you every day. I watch over you every day. I love this heart. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to read this. The earth. The earth is ours. Where are my glasses? Oh my God. I feel like okay, this print isn't as little. All right. The earth is our school. Come on with the world card and the earth and all this other good stuff. This is the message. We often forget when living in our physical body that earth isn't our true home. Heaven is. Heaven is a lot like earth with people, animals, flowers, trees, and such. The difference is that up here, there's no competition to meet physical needs. After all, you don't have to eat or pay taxes in heaven. They would just get to talk about this with taxes and come on, Scorpio. You do have responsibilities, but they're part of your life purpose, so they are joyful. And for that reason, everyone in heaven is relaxed, forgiving, happy, and loving. Come through. We go to earth to experience life in a physical body. It's like going away to boarding school. Once you have a physical body, the ego becomes apparent because everyone is competing and struggling to take care of their physical demands. But if you could rise above those energies, you learn how to bring heaven's love to earth. It can take multiple lifetimes to grasp this simple yet not so simple concept. Fortunately, I'm here to help you learn what's really important for your spiritual growth, and that's love. The more that you can see yourself in others through heaven's loving eyes, the more you'll understand that everyone is doing the best they can. You'll have compassion for yourself and others. And that is when you've mastered your school work. Come through. So we got work and play over here. Come through. This next one is I'm standing. Oh, that's that. I love that one. I'm standing next to you. All right, mom. Look, my mom's a Scorpio, so yeah. Hi, I'm gonna take that one too. I am standing right next to you. As you're reading these words, so am I, because I'm right beside you at this moment. So while I'm reading, you're hearing, and they're hearing right next to you. I do respect your privacy and free will choices very much. If you'd like me to give you some space, just say the word and I'll retreat. But for as long as my presence comfort you, I'll stay nearby. Time is very different where I am now, so I'm no longer in a hurry, nor do I need to multitask. I love when you talk with me, and I hope you trust the answers that I send to you through your feelings, your intuition, thoughts, and dreams. Our relationship can become even closer now because my old ego defenses aren't as strong as they used to be. I have finally opened my heart fully, and now I can love you as you deserve to be loved. Oh, that's so beautiful. I like that. And the last one is, I watch over it. Dang, it just went to the page. That's beautiful. I watch over you every day. This one with the heart. I like that one. And I'm standing right next to you. I like that. It's beautiful. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. I watch over you every day. Believe me when I tell you that I hear every one of your thoughts and know all of your life's desires, goals, and accomplishments. We have such a strong soul connection that part of my desire here is to watch over you there. Even though I can't take your tests for you or interfere with your free will, I am sharing your space and I am always influencing you to do the best that I know you can do. I help bring into your life those important learning opportunities your soul needs in order to grow. Think of me as your guardian angel. We share life together. I am the light that goes before you, holds your hand, and show you the way. So don't be surprised if a thought about me suddenly comes into your mind, seemingly at random. That is me standing next to you, letting you know that I am still with you. Oh, that's beautiful. I like that. I really do. I love that. I love that. I love that. All right. So it looks like at this point, the main message for all of this is completion and learning and sharing and communicating. Okay. So I like that message. So beautiful spirit. Thank you so much for being with me on another episode of Come Through. And as always, we like to end with a couple of things. Once again, if you're available for November 28th, come and see me. Live music. I'm still performing over here at the Oats Club. I have more dates. Be on the lookout for my newsletter. So that way I can share information about all the listed dates that I'll be there performing and stay abreast of the favorite things video that I just recorded. So I've been recording, honey. I've been working, but I'm about to go ahead and cut this thing off, this recording, and I'm going to give me some rest because it's been a long day filled with rain and some other stuff, but I'm here, I'm breathing, and I want you to do the same thing. So remember to like, share, and subscribe, and hit the notification that bell button so you can stay abreast of all the messages and all the videos or podcasts, because I am on Spotify now. You can stay abreast of everything that I wind up uploading because remember, I have more. I'm going to be doing, again, more favorite things on my favorite hair care products, my favorite makeup products, and all the things. And I'm still going to do that overall top 10. So, all right, I think is that basically about everything? Yes. Like I said, hit the thumbs up. It's great energy. And YouTube appreciates the algorithm. Don't ask me how it all works and bells and whistles, but it shows it's reciprocated love, and I appreciate that. And yeah, so as always, remember to what? Shine your light. I'm a firm believer if everyone was to shine their light, and honey, I mean brightly shine their light, no one would be in darkness. You never know who you may inspire, my dear. So go out there and shine brightly. Be a light, be a beacon for someone who may not be able to shine as brightly right now, but you may be the inspiration to help them to get out there and just get their glow on. Come through it. Hey. All right, beautiful spirit. Until next time on the next episode. And I'm going to keep pushing them out. I'm here. I'm focused. Mercury Retrograde has me sitting down. So I'm going to sit down, do what I need to do, reassess, reorganize, switch up some things, and get to work. And I advise you to do something in following whatever you are learning to reassess in this quiet time of learning. Come through. Yeah. Till next time, my dear. Bye.